A very good morning to Dr. Mahendran. My name is Faris and we are from Group 6. So for today, we would like to present about Assignment 3. Before I start, I would like to introduce my group members. The first one is Ishaq bin Jamahuri. The second one is Wan Muhammad Azir Haikal bin Wan Hashim. And the last one is Muhammad Nur Asif bin Abdul Rahman. For the first part is pre-writing activity. During this activity, students need to know the different types of memos and description of the memos. The lesson will be conducted in school's computer lab so that it looks more interactive. The teacher will discuss with the students about their thoughts on the latest business behavior in modern times. Then, the teacher will explain about how to be a successful businessman or entrepreneur to offer an insight on the topic that the student will learn after this. After that, the teacher shows a video on YouTube about business and entrepreneurship for 5 minutes. The teacher will distribute a question paper to each of the students in the class. They need to answer the question. And the last one is, the answer can be obtained in the video. The time given to answer the question is 10 minutes. Then the teacher will discuss the answer with the students together. For the next part will be presented by my friend Asif.
Thanks to Dr. Mahendran. My name is Muhammad Nur Asif and I am going to present to you the while writing activity. The while writing activity, the teacher will give a few situations and example of memo to the students so that they get the general idea of the format of the memo. The teacher also will give the information about phrases and verbs used related to the memo. The student can use whether offline dictionary such as Oxford Dictionary or online dictionary such as Chamber Sharab to understand the meaning of the word or phrases. Next, the teacher will divide the students into groups in which a group consists of 4 students. Then, the teacher will give the example card of the memo to the group. The students need to observe the card and use the dictionary if they don't know the meaning of the words or phrases used in the card. They need to come up with a presentation about memo based on the card given. The duration to complete the activity is 35 minutes and 10 minutes for the presentation. The teacher can help the students if they have problems regarding the task given. During the presentation, the teacher will ask which dictionary do the students prefer. Is it the offline dictionary or the online dictionary? The students need to answer the question verbally.
At this stage, which is post-writing activity, the student will need to write a memo based on their own without the teacher guidance. The teacher will only provide the instruction. This is for the teacher to ensure whether the student understand about the memo or not. Before this, the student has been exposed to a memo and the format of a memo during pre-writing and while writing activity. So in this post-writing activity, first of all, the teacher will divide the student into 5 students per group. Each group will be assigned with a different task of memo. There are 3 situations given, which is the first one is the student are now a marketing expert, so they need to write or make an advertisement for a product in the form of a memo. So the second one, this is a pair work. Each pair will need to write a different type of memo. One pair will write about business problem and the other pair will write about the problem solution suggestion. The last situation is the student are now a salesperson. They need to make a memo using PowerPoint and present it in the front of the class. After all of them have complete their task, they will need to present their product in front of the class. The presenting group will present their findings and the other group that did not present will need to focus on the presentation. The teacher will correct the mistakes and the group with the least amount of mistake will be the winner. At the end of the class, the student will be able to identify their mistake and correct it accordingly.